Anthony Slater here with Erik Horne. We're talking NBA draft and obviously a Thunder edition of the NBA draft. But, this is a franchise that in the past has just built itself through the draft. Small market, kind of had to, has drafted so well. Their entire starting lineup, I believe they're the only team in the league this season that their entire starting lineup was drafted by them. But they have no picks this season. Their first round pick is going to Philadelphia through about 18 avenues that started with the Dion Waiters trade, and then their second round pick goes to Denver in that Randy Foye deal at the trade deadline. So no pick. Do you expect them to be active at all?
Well, you never count Sam Presti out from getting into the draft and trying to make some kind of move. Maybe a second round pick, but it's going to be tough to get into that first round mix. Now, I guess you're writing for the Oklahoman. The Thunder do have some guys kind of stashed in the system that, were previous draft picks that could pay dividends.
Stash draft picks. And you're right as far as the first round. They don't have the pieces to get into the first round. Mitch McGary's not going to fetch you a first round pick right now. You don't want to trade Cameron Payne because he was a lottery pick last year, 14th overall, with a promising future. So very, very unlikely the Thunder get into the first. But you can buy a second round pick, 40th, 42nd overall. Just there's a lot of teams, the Philadelphias of the world, that have like 19 of them out there. So just for some money, they may just lend you one, basically. And that's what the Thunder's done in the past. And, you mentioned the guys. Alex Abrinish, they got 32nd overall a few years back. They have him stashed in Spain. He's the most intriguing of the prospects, but I don't think he's the most likely to come over this summer. Potentially Samaje Christian. If Randy Foye doesn't come back and the Thunder need a second point guard, he's a guy, he played in Greece this past season. He's played with the Blue before. Intriguing as potentially a third point guard. Yeah,
you've even got a guy like Dakari Johnson, who the Thunder's front court is loaded right now, but he's a developmental prospect who played pretty well in the D League this season. So the Thunder's got this cache of guys that at every position that could potentially be a person that they could get into the system and into the, I don't know about the rotation, but somebody that would serve basically as a draft pick this season.
Yeah, that's the other, you kind of mentioned it there, that's the other part of this draft. It's like the Thunder, if Kevin Durant comes back, if they bring Dion Waiters, they have a loaded rotation that's kind of set. You're not going to see a first-year player, especially one that they could potentially get in this draft, 40th, 42nd overall, coming in and suddenly cracking a spot. But it'll be interesting. Ben Simmons reportedly is going to go number 1 overall. People are already saying Brandon Ingram's going to go 2 to the Lakers, Simmons to the Sixers. And then after that, who knows? Buddy Hield, local guys in the draft. So it should be an interesting night, Thursday night. That'll do it. Stay tuned for all of our Thunder coverage and draft coverage on newsok.com and every morning in the Oklahoman.